real quick, let's talk about Baddies Caribbean, the reunion part 2. Okay, so I looked at it or whatever, and I want to start off by saying, I know the first part that I did, I said that Santana kind of came off as messy, but now that I'm looking at the second part, I honestly feel like they needed Santana to do the reunion. They needed him as a host, because he not only was saying everything we were thinking, but he made sure that he wasn't missing anything, So I wanted to start it out by saying that. Now, I don't understand why they made everything about Diamond and Baddies tooth falling out, but Jayla tooth came out too. Jayla and Gretchen, when they had a fight, I guess she have a denture. I don't know what it is, but Gretchen yanked Jayla's tooth out of her mouth. And they zoomed in, the camera zoomed in and showed us the tooth or whatever. So that was that. And like I said, I don't really cut for Jayla anymore because Jayla have been doing way too much. I liked her on Bad Girls Club. I don't know what it is about this season, but she have been doing the absolute most. Now, Gretchen, I'm not saying Gretchen won the fight because she didn't, but Gretchen did scratch her face up and she yanked her tooth out her mouth. So that's that, right? Okay. When it came to that, Callie act like she was gonna jump in because I don't know if anybody remember, but remember when Gretchen was about to fight when they was out there on the beach and Jayla, Scotty, and all of them was acting like they was gonna jump Gretchen. So that's I guess that's the reason why Callie, was coming to her friend's defense. I did see where Sapphire put Callie from behind in a chokehold, but Saucy Santana was just telling Sapphire, like, I feel like y'all as Jayla friends was supposed to jump in there because Callie did not. I didn't see her hit Jayla, but she was standing up there swinging or whatever, so I don't know. So he was just telling them like, hey, I think y'all was supposed to fight them or fight Callie because it came off like, y'all was scared. It's supposed to be a 2-on-2 if y'all see that she, posting up with this girl. So that was that. When it came to Nunu and Anna, whatever, it was well overdue. Santana, there he go, being funny, because I guess Nunu came out saying, where Anna, and he was like, there she go. So they fought or whatever, it was what it was, to me, it didn't look like no win or loss with either one of them because it was a lot of wild swinging, When it came to the whole Diamond, the body into Siki, I counted because that's what I said I was gonna do. They fought the longest. They had the longest fight. Diamond did come out with the energy, whether she was playing or not, she did. She came out with that energy saying, basically like, what we doing? To whoever, I guess. And Tasiki said, run that. We finna run it. So she ran it with her. I counted. They fight was about approximately 30 seconds. 30 seconds is long when you really think about it, if you count it the correct way. So they fought. I did want to point out that the aftermath was worse than what we actually saw because the fight, it wasn't really damaging from looking at it. It wasn't really damaging. It was more so, I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm from the hood, baby. I done seen a million fights. I done been in a million fights. What it was, all Diamond punches, none of them connected. She was swinging or whatever, but she was swinging wild. She blamed it on the clothes that she was wearing. No. So, anyways, Tasiki, all her hits were connecting. That's what it was. All her hits were connecting. She strategized and she made sure to hit her exactly where she wanted to hit her, which was face, mouth, everything. So when they showed it to us, it only looked like her mouth was busted, So I feel like as time went on, her face did the most, She it wasn't what I thought, to be honest. But again, they did let them fight the longest. They did not break their fight up like they should have. They broke everybody else's fight up within a couple seconds. Anna and Nunu, they had a outright fight. But again, so Tasiki and Diamond's fight was not as damaging as the way that we seen it, The results were more damaging than anything. So I wanted to say that. I wanted to also say that Tasiki did not go over there bothering Diamond without Diamond calling her out. So now that I done watched it, it is what it is, you know. I don't believe that it had anything to do with Junior. I don't believe that you know, Diamond was fighting her for that. I feel like she got tired of her trolling online. That's what I think. I'm just being honest, you know. I deal with facts. I deal with facts. I don't sit here and say stuff that I don't see. I don't go off of what people tell me. I go do the research myself. So that's what it was. Diamond came out there trolling, you know, and she had to fight. What I didn't like though, in the midst of them, like once they got done fighting, she went to the back and I noticed like she was taking her clothes off, and I'm just like, why is she taking her clothes off? Like they don't have a bathroom or anything back there. And she literally took her clothes off, Diamond, and put on something else that was tight too. But the clothes that she had on had like like feathers or something on it, so maybe it was too tight to her skin. But then she put on something else that was tight. Maybe, I don't know. Went back out there, fought again. She fought Slim Too Bad. I do not understand exactly what was the reason why her and Slim Too Bad fought. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't understand that part. But she fought Slim Too Bad, and to be honest, that to me, that wasn't no good fight either. It wasn't no good fight. I ain't finna lie, you know. I feel like Slim Too Bad, she had a point to prove because you know, she claimed she was drunk the last time that she fought. So I'm just like, I don't know. So that fight right there was weak to me. And then again, Diamond changing her clothes, it really didn't make a difference. It was a lot of wild swinging and stuff. Again, Rolly and Biggie, they hugged it out. Tommy was going at it with Rolly, you know, asking her what was going on, because I guess they been getting into it or however, whatever. And Rolly just told her like she feel like she left her out at the Chris Brown concert or something. Rolly said that she had to fight a whole bunch of dudes, and I guess it was something that supposedly Tommy started, maybe, and got mad because, you know, Tommy after the fact went and posted desserts and stuff, you know, while they over there fighting and stuff. And she said that Jonathan had to fight 3 men, which is Jonathan the hairstylist, had to fight 3 men, and she said she was out there fighting men. And it was odd because Tommy supposedly slapped the door when Chris Brown baby was out there or something, and Tommy was arguing her down, saying that never happened. So they was going back and forth the whole time, exchanging blows. I wanted to also say that I don't understand what the hell Scotty was doing. Scotty, she did a lot of talking from the sidelines. I guess she don't like Diamond Body either. She did a lot of chit-chattering. Natalie act like she didn't see what was going on with Jayla, but I really just feel like Natalie didn't want to fight. Who else? Biggie was doing the absolute most like she always do, you know, and again, I don't know what's going on. It's like they just turning it up, you know. Asian Doll, she came out, she looked cute, whatever. Asian Doll was more so like me, just sitting back, peeping the scene, you know. Again, with the whole Rolly and Tommy situation, I don't know what Tommy was on, because Tommy seemed like she was just picking at Rolly. From my opinion, it seemed like she was just picking at her, and Rolly kind of like trying to ignore her. So it was just, it was a lot of back and forth. So I guess like the next episode, or the next part, because it's gonna be a part 3, I think that Kiva probably might, I don't know if she gonna fight or not, but I seen her over there talking to Tasiki. I know that somebody, I think the girl name is J.O. is gonna fight Biggie or hit Biggie. And then the next part, Rolly and Tommy is gonna actually fight, because again, I did notice that Tommy kept saying stuff to Rolly. I don't know what that's about, which I heard her say Rolly used to come over there and smoke at her house every morning. And she started talking about Rolly's teeth and saying how Rolly smell. So I guess I don't really understand like why it's so much tension between them, but that's just a reminder why I don't hang around a lot of females, because it seemed like, especially a lot of people that have strong personalities, it's not gonna mix, you know. Tommy have a strong personality, Rolly have a strong personality, Jayla got a strong personality, you know. It's a few others that have strong personalities, so I just feel like it's not gonna mix. They're gonna always be fighting each other, you know. Again, with the whole Jayla piece and Gretchen was absolutely wrong throughout the whole entire season, but I feel like Jayla should have just left it alone and then fire her every time. You know, like it's no point, because again, you talking to her, she not listening. So it wasn't even no point for you to even really just keep fighting that girl. You know, which Gretchen came after like she wanted to fight. So I understand what's going on, but it was just too much. Again, Jayla did absolutely too much this season. I hopefully she will not be on the Midwest. Hopefully she won't. I know people like Jayla. I used to like Jayla. I don't like Jayla no more. She just did the most, man. Like, I don't really want to see her again. I really don't want to see none of the old cast, but I understand that they're gonna keep them employed as well, which they could really let them do something else and let us see the new girls. So everybody did what they were supposed to do. Santana was making a lot of funny commentary, and I ain't gonna lie, it was funny. It was funny. He was a very good host because he was asking the questions that we wanted to know, and none of them are good friends to none of them. Meatball fought Tinkerbella again, threw a chair at her and everything, Then she also had that breakdown by saying that it was never about the Baddies chain. Like, she had Tinkerbella back, and she realized that Tinkerbella ended up started talking to people that she came in beefing with people for. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the damn day, none of them were good friends to nobody. Nobody is. It seemed like Meatball has a heart, and she's really loyal to who she's loyal to. Like, when she your friend, she really your friend. I feel like that's what happened, because she did make a statement and say she had a lot going on, and she told Biggie, and Biggie never said anything. And she said she don't want to be Tinkerbella friend no more, and that makes total sense. She feel like Tinkerbella switched. She switched, for the cameras, and switched when she got on that show. So it was understandable, Again, I really cannot wait for Baddies Midwest, because I just want to see, the new girls, like what kind of girls are they going to usher in. And again, stay tuned for part 3. That's pretty much all that I got. Have a good one.